So the Secretary of the Air Force rode an F-16 with autonomous AI in Eggland, and he had some comments. So the future loyal wingmen of the United States Air Force are inching closer to becoming a reality. More importantly, artificial intelligence. And then the assessment was from the Air Force Secretary Frank Kendall, who recently took flight in the autonomously controlled X-62 Alpha Vista variable in-flight simulation test aircraft, modified. We're not going to say the Fighting Falcon, but we just said it. Damn it. So anyway, this is kind of part of the NGAD and the system of systems and 6th gen and what's next. So we went out for this ride, and on May 2nd, he went to Edwards. I thought he went to Eglin.
I thought he went.
Did he do two rides? Oh no. Well, it says flight at Edwards. I thought he went to Eglin. Did he fly twice? But anyway, it came just weeks after the service announced the F-16 fighting. Why do they keep baiting me into this?
Keep saying
taking part in a series of simulated dogfights.
Feels good.
We already covered this. So, you know, if you guys want to look back at our previous video, go right ahead. According to Kendall, during his time in the cockpit of the autonomous aircraft, the AI was able to maneuver the fighter and could simulate an engagement against a manned F-16 piloted by an aviator with 2,000 to 3,000 hours of experience. So, okay. I want to go. I have to know what is
what's his background.
He's 75 years old. He is 75. Put the banner up. Put the banner up.
Hold on.
It's a 4G fight, Max.
I'm about to say. Put the banner up.
No.
Put the banner up. Okay.
Quickly.
Get your wings, throw them.
Dude, this guy, before I was even born, was an active duty U.S. Army officer, various assignments, continued service as an Army Reserve officer, retiring as a lieutenant colonel in January of 1999.
Nice.
June 1982 to 1986, he was a system engineer with the Army Ballistic Missile Command. And then 86 to 88, Deputy Under Secretary of Defense for Strategic Defense Systems, Deputy Director for Defense. Oh, God, whatever. A lot of words.
He's got a lot of titles.
All these titles, this person, which I for one welcome our SECAF overlord. However,
sir,
he is not a pilot. He has zero aviation background.
So wait, the Secretary of the Air Force has no aviation background.
You might as well pull a 75-year-old from Congress to talk about this, because anyway, sorry, please don't fire me. Well, I don't care. I'm
you stumbled on yet another problem here, Mover.
Look, Gonky, here's the thing. I'm going to
continue
banned from the jump seat, and I'm going to get
pretty much
on my day.
We got nowhere else to go.
Where's Mover's office? Mover who?
It's like,
hey, brig.
Wouldn't be the first time they tried to fire me. I'm like a sticky booger. Anyway, so he said, very good progress is being made. It's easy to see a situation where they're going to be able to do this job, generally speaking, better than humans. Okay. And then he said that the unmanned loyal wingmen that support the manned fighter, developing an overall engagement strategy, selecting and prioritizing targets, determine the best weapons to employ. There's a lot of discussion in the community about the need to regulate AI. Who has said that? Maybe he watches the show, which is even worse.
Yeah,
for me. We have already
just have a follower click off, because maybe that's one less subscription.
Benson, you get get the LOR paperwork going now. Article 15. Go.
Just copy paste. It's fine.
I'll write it for you, so I'll let you know. Don't worry.
What's another one? But what I think we need to do is figure out how to apply these to these type of issues. At the end of the day, human beings are still responsible for creating, testing, and putting those machines out and using them. So we have to figure out how to hold these people accountable. You know, if only somebody said that on the show. I think the future is remaining clear. I think the only question that really remains is who's going to go out there first. No, I skipped it. They talked about the Terminator and the killer robots, but he actually had a whole debrief on this. There we go. So he said, speaking at the Ash Carter Exchange Conference in Washington, D.C., the Air Secretary, is that really how you shortened that?
Yeah.
I would
that's a real kick in the pants at the end of your career, isn't it?
Well, I mean, like, what would you call this? Is it the Sea Secretary?
The Sea Secretary?
the ground secretary, the space secretary, the puddle pirate secretary. No, they don't have one. That's just HS.
It's under the Navy.
Yeah. Speaking anyway, it was roughly an even fight, but against the less experienced pilot, the AI, the automation would have performed better. How do you know, sir?
Listen, if we're going to talk about people with clearly long, outstanding aviation careers, I think we need to focus on what Jessica Alba, was it Alba, explained to us about this very thing, or was it Beal? Jessica Beal, sorry. Because she has just as much knowledge in aviation about how.
Keep going, Wombat. You're on a roll.
Wait,
when
hold
you
on.
put AI
let him finish.
next to you, it doesn't always work the way you planned.
Wait,
So,
I just want to go back to how the dude knows.
we've already learned this episode, right?
Well,
so
there are students that are like in the B course that can't tell you what an even fight is. How does a 75-year-old with no experience tell you?
Well,
somebody told him.
Okay,
Sir,
dude,
it was an even fight.
Here's the thing. At 75 years old in F-16, you know, like anything past 3 Gs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Anything past like a 60-degree angle of bank level turn, he's going to be like, whoa, easy boys.
you're asleep. No, he's asleep,
Yeah.
dude. He's taking a nap.
There's
How
no-
long was the sortie? It's probably the best nap he's had in a long time.
I don't care how good a shape you are, man. You put a 75-year-old man under 9 Gs,
dude.
he's probably going to take a nap. Because
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take a nap.
Meanwhile, the retirement age for airline pilots stays at 65.
Well, because you never know when
God,
your
Gonky.
combat wingman is gonna.
This is the one, dude. This is it.
I'm glad I could be here
Episode
to the end.
46
You know,
is it.
I
Didn't
was
even
really
make it to
hoping for
50.
50. I really wanted to
Didn't
be
even
part of
make
the
it.
50th episode, but 46 is a good run.
Wombat comes back and it's over.
Yeah.
Good run.
Well,
That was
listen.
actually my plan. So I don't know if you guys realize this, but you keep asking me to come on, and I've learned that saying no doesn't work. So I'm just going to get you canceled so you don't ask anymore.
To end the show.
Hold on. It's make them tell you no. Of
That's right.
course, no doesn't work.
Yeah, dude. We ain't gonna quit.
Yeah.
Did you not watch the show?
We ain't gonna
I
quit.
don't. This show
Yeah.
bores the hell out
That's
of
all
me
we
when I have
got.
to watch it. It's horrible.
Okay. Well,
Kidding.
Anyway,
I just I
sir-
scroll the comments to see if people are still asking about me, and then I move on.
sir, I apologize for any insults made heretofore. I mean, I know how it feels. I had somebody tell me of my advanced age last week, and it really it hurt me right here. It
Hurt
hurt
your
me.
feels.
Can we
That hurt
actually
me.
make this serious for a second? Because this is the future, right? They're trying to go that way. The problem I have with this is not the Secretary of the Air Force. Like, good for him. He had a killer career. It sounds like did a bunch of really cool stuff. But he's not a pilot. Why, if you're going to make a big deal out of this and make it publicity, pick somebody that actually could speak intelligently? And that's not a hit on him. All of the stuff that he did in his career, I certainly can't speak intelligently on. Why wouldn't you pick somebody that's high ranking enough, that has the clout, but has also been there, done that, and can go, you know what, actually, that was pretty close. And I will tell you in my mind how I answer that question. And I answer that question because this is where the skepticism that you talked about before, Gonky, comes in. Is the reason they didn't put a fighter pilot in there is because that fighter pilot would be like, it was great. It was a fair. Is that the problem?
Yeah.
Here's the answer to your question, in case you were. It's from the Greek, affair of the cities. It's the set of activities that are associated with the making of decisions in groups or other forms of power relations among individuals, such as the distribution of resources or status.
But that's the problem is if you want this technology and you really want to go in this direction to be taken seriously, then act seriously. Like, don't like I said, you probably would have gotten better fame if you put Jessica in there. Just saying.
Yeah.
She's
I think
got
she
just
take
as
more
much
Gs.
knowledge.
100%.
Honestly, you could have put Taylor Swift, and at least you'd have had people watching.
Exactly. I mean, people would be on board. So it's like you don't even
Fix
get
your recruiting problem. Get your robot overlords. Same day.
exactly.
Man.
And we all get a catchy tune about some breakup. It's a win-win-win is what we call it.
Yeah. When you lose the fight, it becomes a
When you-
breakup song.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh man, this is
Shake it off.
why are
Shake
we
it
not
off.
making money being
Why are we not making money?
Consultants.
Because of this show.
Correct.
Have you not? You just said it was
What?
boring.
Way
That's
too
why.
many good ideas, man.
Yeah.
We do. I could fix everything if you just give me 5 minutes. That's my take, man. Like, I'm not taking away from this guy. Good for him. He served his country. Everything's fine. But listen, if you want your program to be taken seriously, he's not the person to put in the jet. I don't care if he's the Secretary of the Air Force or not. Like, he's not the person to put in the jet. Period. Put somebody who's at least flown airplanes in the jet.
Put Mover in the jet.
I'm flying it.
I'll tell you if it's real.
That's
Look,
right.
Challenge to the nerds at Edwards. Put me in the jet and I'll let you know if the AI is really about to take over.
No, see, you're doing it wrong. You don't challenge nerds that way. Let me challenge them. Mover doesn't think that you can make a program that is more badass than he could sit through. Challenge accepted. Put him in the jet and make him G-lock in a real dogfight.
DCS is a video game.
I mean, if we're getting canceled, you might as well say it for everything. So
no, I just
set the place on fire.
You know they probably play.